Today we are on our quest to find the best finisher in WWE, this time with the women's division. And let's be honest, the women's roster is completely stacked, and I honestly think that the wrestling part of it is better than the men's. We've already done the men's finishers, now we're going to do the women's. We're doing one finisher per person with a couple exceptions because some are just special people. The categories are Hall of Fame, good, mid, no, and my favorite tier list of all time, jail.
Jail. You right to jail.
So we are starting off with AJ Lee, which blows my mind because we are doing the current roster. After 10 long years, AJ Lee is back. I feel like I'm in 2012 again, which is awesome. Now, AJ Lee has two finishers, but previously her two finishers were the Black Widow and the Shining Wizard. So the Black Widow is basically a submission move. I am not a big fan of submissions as finishing moves because if you're a heel and your main move is a submission, that would require your opponent to tap, which usually it's a babyface, and depending on who you're going against, you don't really want your babyfaces tapping. So that's why I'm always iffy about submissions as your main finishing move. But this is a pretty cool finishing move. She kind of lays across your back, puts her leg across like your neck, and then like pulls your arm back. Sometimes it looks really good, and I think the picture I'm using, this one doesn't look good because it kind of just like the arm is just back. But there are times where she kind of pulls the arm the other way. That looks nasty, and that would be a pretty fucked up move to be in if she was actually trying to hurt you. So for what it's worth, I'm going to put this one in good because as a submission move, it's convincing, and it can be actually devastating. Next is the Shining Wizard for AJ Lee. It's basically just a flying knee, which realistically, that would freaking hurt. And if you watched my video of me ranking the men's finishers, you'd really find that I enjoy when a finishing move is some sort of kick, a flying knee, or like a spinning elbow, something like that. I really like those. I hope she brings this back because I really like this move. It's a Hall of Fame move to me. And just before we keep going, I watch other people's tier list videos. Does it bother you, or do you even care if the colors are in the correct spot? Because to me, it fucking always bothers me when the top tier category is red and the bottom category is green. It's supposed to be the other way. That's just OCD on my end. Let me know if you've even thought about it or even realized it or even care. If you don't like it, I'll do it the other way. I just random thought. Next is Alba Fire's Gory Bomb. You go back to back with your opponent, you pick them up, and you like reverse slam them. It's not a great move. It's like, it's okay. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. Like, it's decent. I'm going to put it in mid. Next is Alexa Bliss, who also gets two moves. So the first one is the Twisted Bliss, which basically it's like a crossbody splash, except she kind of turns when she does it. I kind of like that little turn thing, but it's just a basic crossbody splash, so I'm going to put it in mid. And then her other move is the Twister Abigail, which is just the Sister Abigail, which, you know, shout out Bray Wyatt, so I do like that. But as a finishing move, I think the Sister Abigail is like just okay. I really only like when Bray did it. I don't like that, you know, like 3 people do it now, so I'm going to put it in mid. If it was Bray Wyatt, it would probably go in good because I do like the way he did it, but as just everyone doing it, it's just whatever. Next is the Asuka lock, which I think this is like the 2.0 version. This move potentially looks really nasty. So what she does, it's like a reverse armbar. So instead of pulling it where she has across you, she's on your back pulling it the other way. It looks gross when she really like pulls your arm back. It just looks like a nasty move. I have shoulder problems from playing a lot of years of football, so like to me, I don't even think I could do that move. I would be like, yo, we're not doing that today. I'm iffy on finishing moves being submissions, but the Asuka lock is a very good submission, and it's funny that I'm saying that, but the 2 submission moves so far aren't good. Next is Bayley's Rose Plant, and this is a move that could work. I don't think it's a great move. She like wraps your arm around her leg, kind of just takes your head and like plants it into the floor. I don't know if it's supposed to look like she's kind of kneeing you the head or if she's just kind of just slamming your face on the floor with her knee like in the ground. I don't think this move is that good. I like Bayley as a wrestler. I'm not a fan of the Rose Plant. I'm going to put this one in jail.
You right
I don't think it looks that good at all, and I just don't like it. Next is Becky Lynch's Manhandle Slam, and Becky Lynch has been on fire this whole year. Definitely in the running for Superstar of the Year. Her finishing move, the Manhandle Slam, it's kind of like a hybrid choke slam / rock bottom. Sometimes she puts her arms through your legs to do it. Sometimes she doesn't. I am a sucker for anything that kind of looks like a rock bottom. The rock bottom is not a great finishing move, but it's one of my personal favorite finishing moves. So this one for me, I'm going to put this one in the good category. It's a simple move. I do like it. I like the way Becky does it. I love when she does like an avalanche manhandle slam. I think it looks really good. I'm going to put it in good category. Next is Bianca Belair's KOD, which is just, it always reminds me of the Attitude Adjustment, just the other way. So instead of their chest being across your back, their back is on top of your back. I feel like sometimes she would flip them the same way as like the Attitude Adjustment. She also will flip you and then kind of slam you through her legs. It's just, it's okay. It's not a great move. I wasn't even really much of a fan of the Attitude Adjustment. I actually put the Attitude Adjustment no. just that little twist of it going this way just makes it a little bit better. It just adds a tiny bit more pizzazz to make it go in that mid category. Next is Charlotte Flair's figure 8. It's just the figure 4, and she just does a little gymnastics bridge for it. Does the figure 4 actually hurt? I've never tried it or like tried to do it to somebody. I was just curious if it actually hurts or not, but I don't know if it would make much of a difference if she did a figure 8 with it, like that bridge thing. I don't like this move. I'm putting it in no. Next is Chelsea Green's Unprettier, which if you've never heard the story about how Chelsea Green even figured out that this is going to be her finisher, please go watch the interview with Chris Van Vliet where she talks about how she came up to use this move as her finisher. It's really funny because it was like emergency panic mode and she just picked it. This is Christian's former move. I like this move and I love Chelsea Green, and the difference between Christian and her doing it is Christian would just turn you around and then slam you on your face. Chelsea Green just added a little jump to it, and I don't know why. I like it, and I like Chelsea Green. I'm going to put it in that good category. Next is Giulia's Glorious Driver. This is almost like a hybrid power slam / tombstone. When it looks good, it looks really good, and it looks really devastating and painful. It's a convincing finishing move for a very convincing performer. I really like this move. I'm putting it in the Hall of Fame. Next up is Ivy Nile's Dragon Sleeper, and I think Ivy Nile is very talented, but I do think she needs a different finishing move. This is basically just a reverse guillotine. This is just a reverse guillotine, and I can't say that word. This is basically just like a reverse sleeper hold. It's just like if you were setting up for a reverse DDT, but she chokes you out. It's fine. This would suck in real life. Again, it's just, I don't really like it. I kind of want her to do something else. Next is Iyo Sky's Over the Moonsault, and Iyo Sky is currently the best women's wrestler on the planet right now. In my opinion, she's phenomenal. Like, she's one of the best. Her moonsault is excellent. It looks so pretty, so smooth, just a perfect, literally over the moon, just beautiful. I love it. It's a great move. It looks good. Hall of Fame. It's awesome. Iyo Sky is legitimately, like, incredible. Anytime Iyo Sky is on the screen, I'm seated for it because it's always a banger. It's just, she does not miss. Next up is Jade Cargill, and her finishing move is called the Jaded, if I remember correctly, and it's kind of similar to Alba Fire's, except hers is in the front. So she picks you up from your back and then just slams you on your face. The move is fine. I do like that she can transition from slamming you to then turning you to pin you. I like that part of it, but I feel like there's just something better for her. And honestly, because of her stature and how big she has big legs. I think like a big boot or like some sort of kick, kind of like the bro kick, I think that would do wonders for her. I feel like that would be a really good move for her. Look at her fucking legs. They are ginormous. But for this move, the Jaded, it's okay. It's just mid. But if she had a boot, like a big boot or something like that, I would really like that. Next is Kairi Sane's Insane Elbow. This is one of my favorite finishers in the entirety of WWE. She gets so much air on her elbow drop. I don't know what it is about her, but her elbow drop just looks different from everybody's. She just moves in a funny way where it almost looks cartoonish, but she gets so high that when she hits you, it just looks really good. I love this move, and I love the way she like sticks out her legs. It just looks really good. I don't know what it is about it, but I love her elbow drop. I think it looks awesome. Like, it's one of my favorite moves. I love it every time she does it. Next up is Liv Morgan's Oblivion, and this is a move that looks really good when the sell is really good because she just jumps on the ropes and then kind of just face plants you. This is a move that's all in the sell. So when it's sold well and it connects and they're in sync, it looks great. When it's not, it looks kind of bad. So this is a move that if it looks really good, it's good. If it looks really bad, it looks really shitty. So the only place I can really put this move is mid, and I think Liv is great. I think her move is okay. I feel like it could be a little bit better, something different. Next up is Lyra Valkyria's Nightwing, which basically it's kind of similar to a Blue Thunder Bomb, when that's just a move that I really like as well. I like any type of variation of like the spinning moves where they just kind of spin you and just slam you. Lyra Valkyria is incredible, and you can't go wrong with Lyra Valkyria. I think it looks great. Next up is Maxxine Dupri. I think Maxxine is adorable. I think there is a section in wrestling where you need a comedy gimmick. I think that's important. Her finishing move, the Caterpillar, is ass, and I hate it. I'm not a big fan of like the goofy characters overall. I think there's some great ones and there's some all right ones. I don't mind the Alpha Academy. I think they're a funny group and I enjoy them when they're on the screen, but like at the same time, I don't really care when they're on the screen. And I like this whole thing where like she can't wrestle. She has to just kind of work with whatever she's got. The Caterpillar is just, I don't like the Caterpillar. I think it's stupid. It's going in jail.
You right to
Sorry,
jail.
Maxxine. Next up is Michin's Eat Defeat, which I want to like this move. I think this move has potential to be good. She places her foot right here, and then she pulls you down so like you slam into the foot, which I think is a good concept. The issue is what she does is she almost takes her body and slams it into the ground. And there's a lot of times you can clearly see like she takes more of the pain than the actual opponent. And I think that's a problem. And it's just something that I can't get into. Even like last week, she did it outside of the ring and she did it on the floor and she just slammed into the floor. That looks way worse for her than it does for her opponent. So I can't like the move. I can't. So I'm going to put it in no. But I like the idea of it. I don't know how you fix it, but just a no for me. Next up is Naomi's rear view, which I think Naomi was having a fantastic year. Her character work was incredible. She would have been my pick for Superstar of the Year, and honestly, she still could win it if she didn't get pregnant and now she's gone for basically, however long. Obviously, very happy. Congratulations. Very happy for her. Selfishly, it sucks she's not here, but I'm obviously very happy for her and want her to, have a family, grow the family, have more bloodline. I'm excited for Jimmy Jr. versus Roman Reigns Jr. in WrestleMania 73. But her move is just her throwing ass and just hitting you right in the chest, which is probably how she got pregnant in the first place. Respectfully, I'm just stating the obvious. Her ass is big. So I guess it works if it's just she's throwing it her whole weight at you and can just knock you out. I guess it works. I think it's kind of silly. I kind of wish she had a more serious move. So I'm going to put this one in no, but Naomi is fantastic. She's had a great year, and I am looking forward to whenever she decides to come back when she's ready. Next up is Natalya, who I think is a very underrated in-ring performer in WWE. Her finisher is the sharpshooter, which kind of like Bret Hart, which I love this move. As a finishing move, no. I love the move, though. It's a great move. I don't like it as a finisher. I don't really like submissions as finishers. We've gone through this however many times. Next up is Nia Jax's Annihilator, and this is quite possibly the most devastating move in WWE because, to my understanding, she gets on the top rope and she jumps down and plants her whole body on your chest. To me, in my brain, I think she's supposed to hold the ropes and land on her feet and then do it. But she doesn't do that. She straight up jumps off the rope and slams her whole body into your chest. And it looks nasty. Look back at some of the most nastiest Annihilators, and I'm just calling a spade a spade. Nia Jax is a bigger opponent. So her whole body weight landing on you from that far away looks so painful. That has to hurt. I don't know how you get around that. I don't think you do. As a legit finishing move, it's Hall of Fame because that shit hurts. There's no way it doesn't hurt. I think it's a great move, and she just doesn't brace at all or try to help out at all. It looks shitty. It really does, but great move. Hall of Fame. Next up is Nikki crosses the Purge, and it's a move that she sets it up kind of like the Randy Orton DDT where your legs are on the ropes, and then she kind of basically just does a crossroads, and I don't know why. I kind of like it because I shit on the crossroads in the last video, but this one, I don't know why. I kind of like it. I'm going to put this one in low tier good. Next up is Piper Niven's Boss Man Slam, and I am a very big fan of Piper Niven. I think she's great. I think she's actually a really good in-ring performer, and I'm really entertained when she's on the screen. I hope they kind of do something with her down the line. I think she deserves something. They actually started putting her in matches, and I was like, oh, she's pretty freaking good. And I really like her finishing move. It's kind of like if she was doing a swinging power slam, but then it's almost kind of like a choke slam at the same time. I think it's a really cool move, and I think it looks pretty good. And with her size and, how big she is, when she slams you down, it looks good. I really like this move. I think this is a good move. Big fan of it. I like it. Next up is Raquel's Tejana Bomb. And Raquel is another one where the last couple months, she's been fantastic. I really have been enjoying Raquel's matches. And I hope, again, same thing down the line, that they do something big with her. I feel like she deserves it. She's been working very well. She took Kevin Nash's advice and telling her to work bigger. And it's worked out well for her. And I really enjoy that. And I really enjoy her finishing move, the Tejana Bomb. It's basically a single arm power slam. I think this is a great move. It stands out. She's been working bigger. Her move is devastating, and she can pretty much do it to everybody because she's bigger than everybody. I think it's fantastic. It's going in Hall of Fame. I am a big fan of Raquel. And if Mommy Raquel can kind of figure it out, I don't know. I could see her becoming champion. I said it first. Next up is Rhea Ripley's Riptide, and this is a move that's kind of set up like the abdominal stretch. She puts her arms through your legs and kind of picks you up almost like a spine buster or like a power bomb. I think it looks good when she can do it on smaller opponents, but it doesn't look as good when she does it with somebody that's bigger than her, kind of like a Nia Jax or a Raquel, simply because she can't pull them up high enough to make it look really good. So even when she does it with Nia Jax, she only gets her a couple feet off the ground. But when she does it to somebody small, I think it looks fantastic, one of the best moves. When she can't kind of move the weight the way she wants to, it's okay. So this is kind of similar to Liv Morgan's move where it looks really good when she can really get you up and then slam you down. but it looks bad when it just doesn't go well. So this is another move I'm going to put in mid. It's not a bad move, though. Like, it's pretty good. I do like it. I do like that little pin thing she does. I wish it was me. Next up is Roxanne Perez's Pop Rocks, which basically is just a code red. And if you don't know what a code red is, it's basically a Mexican destroyer. And if you don't know what a Mexican destroyer is, it's basically a Canadian destroyer. They're all the fucking same. They just have the different names. She just takes you, flips you over, and spikes you on your head. I love this move, and I really like this move when it's not used as a transitional move and it's used as an actual finisher. Penta uses it, Roxanne uses it, and so does Zelina Vega. I think this is a great move. I think this is a really good move, and it looks really good. It's a convincing move, and I like it as a finisher. So since we already talked about it, might as well do Zelina Vega, which, again, she uses the same thing, except she calls it the code red. So, again, great move. I really like it. Really, very good. Going in good. So I'm only supposed to be doing the main roster, but this is just a move that I could not ignore. We are doing NXT's own Sol Ruka's Soul Snatcher, which is a sexual innuendo. I think this is one of the most fun and exciting moves in all of WWE. This move is 99% on the opponent. It is up to the opponent to make it look good. But it's basically a flipping RKO, which it's going to be interesting down the line if she continues and stays for a very long time to see how this move maybe changes or if she continues to use this move going forward. She literally has to run off and bounce off the rope. She has to do a front flip off the rope and then catch you and do her nice little cutter. I think it looks great. It is a move that is 1,000% on the opponent to make it look good. But it's a really fun move, and I think it's really entertaining, and it looks really cool. And Sol Ruka is pretty awesome. Gonna put it in Hall of Fame. It's an awesome move. Next up is Stephanie Vaquer's SVB. I didn't go with the Gooner tier, whatever the hell you want to call it, but Stephanie Vaquer is another one, a fantastic in-ring performer. I'm very excited to see her future go forward. Her SVB, it's basically she sets you up like a package pile driver, but instead of actually just doing the pile driver, she does this little thing where she like drops you on her knee. I personally think this move kind of sucks. I think she's amazing. Her finishing move is whatever because it's just not enough impact for me where she drops you and kind of knees her opponent, and I just think that kind of hurts the look of the finisher. Putting it in jail.
Right to jail.
Sorry, Stephanie, but it's going in jail. So this is future today, Mike. I filmed this video last month. It's been a crazy month for me. I have been away for work for quite a while, so I haven't been able to really edit and stuff like that. So this video is way later. So when you're watching this video and the way you hear me talking about certain wrestlers, a lot of things have changed since the beginning of the making of this video. For example, AJ Lee has wrestled. She looks pretty good. Stephanie Vaquer also doesn't use the SVB anymore. It looks like she's included a brand new finishing move. She picks you up almost like she's going to spike you on your head like a pile driver and then flips you forward and then almost gives you like a code breaker, like a double knee to the face. That looks infinitely better than what she was doing with the SVB. Next up is Tiffany Stratton's prettiest moonsault. There's nothing really to disagree with. I agree. I think it's the prettiest moonsault ever. I think it looks good. I love the jumping up on the top ropes and then just doing a nice moonsault. I think her and Iyo Sky crushed the whole moonsault thing. And this is another one. It's just Hall of Fame. And last but certainly not least is Zoe Stark's Z360. And this might be a hot take. This might not be, but I'm a big fan of Zoe Stark, and I really enjoy her whole moveset. I think she's pretty talented. She's super athletic. Obviously, in the entertainment department, she has to work on that a little bit, but I really like her as a performer. If she's in a match, I'm usually pretty excited because she's very athletic. She's a high flyer. She could do all these really cool things, and her finishing move, I think, is really cool. It's almost like she makes you do a flip and then does the GTS, which when it looks good and it lands, it looks fantastic. Obviously, it's one of those moves kind of like CM Punk where when it kind of doesn't land, it doesn't look that good. But when it lands, it's so good. And I'm kind of going against everything that I've been saying so far is when it looks good, it looks good. When it looks bad, so we put it mid. No, I'm putting this one in Hall of Fame because it looks so good when she lands it. I think this move is awesome. She can't do it to everybody, but it's a really cool and creative move. She's still recovering from that really nasty leg injury, so I really hope that she's recovering well and she's able to make a return and be comfortable enough to do the awesome things that she can do in the ring. Prayers up to Zoe Stark. I hope she recovers as quickly as possible where she can come back feeling 100% and she's confident to do the moves that she wants to do. I think her finishing move is awesome. So overall, by just the looks of it, the women overall have better finishing moves than the men. I said what I said.